to historic Nippert Stadium in Cincinnati. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Houston Cougars and the Cincinnati Bearcats. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Thanks, guys. The Cougars head coach told me his running back is getting better each and every week. He is devastating in the red zone, top 5 in the country in rushing touchdowns, and they believe he deserves to be in the Heisman conversation. Each and every week, he is showing the country why he is one of the best backs in the nation. I'll keep you posted if he's able to keep up this productivity, and the Heisman talk gets louder and louder today. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Houston ready to boot it deep and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcats offense will go to work first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him be.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. Hands it off. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So you know this league is tough. You know there's always a lot of points scored. You know there's playoff implications possibly down the road. So this team's got to continue to stay on course and continue to do what they've been doing.
No doubt about it. All their goals still out ahead of them right now in play. The thing they've been really good at doing, outside of just being a talented football team and showing up, is that they've got their head where it needs to be every single week. Doesn't matter who they're playing at an extremely high level, just taking it one game at a time. You got to do it again today.
Great protection there. Plenty of time to sit in the pocket and let his receiver work across the formation.
Hey, he did a great job working across the formation, finding a hole, quarterback, good timing, waiting on it. Nice strike.
Just feeds the running back. Bring him down.
That's a really good stop by the defense. Jesse, they need a few more. You've given them a bunch of yards on this drive and a bunch of plays, but all that matters is keeping them off the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's that bend, don't break mentality you're seeing right now, and this is the point where this defense has just got to lock in.
He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. To the back. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo. To throw, it's Goodman. On the move. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
And that's a frustrating end to a promising drive. I mean, you get the first drive, you start to go down the field, get in the enemy territory, thinking you might get points, and you do what you can't do. You make that mistake, put the ball on the deck, defense recovers, and gets the momentum in this football game.
So Houston's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here comes Keyshawn Henderson. Last time out, a solid day in a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores.
Yeah, and you know, when we talk to the coaching staff, they just sort of say, hey, we're going to go as our quarterback goes. And they're on a nice little win streak right now, and the biggest reason why is because the play of the guy behind center. He has been lights out throwing it. He's been making big plays, keeping the offense on rhythm, and avoiding the turnovers. That's all been critical. He keeps playing like this, they're going to keep winning games.
Nudges ahead for one out to the 16. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. The Bearcats offense out there to go on the attack. After that last drive, he came back to the sideline, and the coach probably said, you dropped it? You didn't pick it up? Come on, get on the ball, David.
No, that's not what he said. He said, you're doing a great job. Just keep your head up. Oh, yeah, he got blasted. You got to hold on to the football, Palmer. Turnovers decide games. Those are big plays.
And it's tough on him, too, because he knows he let his offense down on that last drive. So you know that guy's eager and anxious to come out here and make a play.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Off the boot, looking for his man. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Keeps it moving, it's Hill. Nice run to pick up his way for good yardage there. Guys, let's chat a minute about Cincinnati. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams.
Snags it and he's open. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They'll run it. It's Hill. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down. And the Bearcats are in the hurry-up. Handoff again. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Dropping back, it's Goodman. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. They believe in that running game, got 6 before he stopped at the 23.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on 1st down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Right back to the well. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to get the first through the air. Right side, it's Drake. He'll move it up to the 37-yard line, and it'll be a 1st down. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Drops back on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. Got it in stride inside the 20. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Moves the pocket. It's Henderson. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Motion from the wide receiver. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Well, the quarterback got it to his receiver quickly and gave him an opportunity to make a few moves after the catch, but he's got to do a better job with ball security that time. That is a costly fumble.
Here comes the Houston offense out and ready to go. When you're playing from behind, you can't afford to give it up the way they did the last drive, David.
No doubt, you cannot give the football away. Again, turnovers are the biggest stats in winning and losing games. You're behind, Palmer. Take care of the ball, but we got to go get a score here.
Yeah, and they just got to do a better job executing. I like the game plan so far for them, but they just need to go out and do a better job connecting the dots.
He worked his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Houston has it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. It's 2nd and goal.
And this is an area of the field, man, who can be more physical. And you know I'm going to run the football a lot of times in these goal-to-go situations. 1st and goal, can I be physical? Can I get closer? The defense won that physical battle. Interested to see now if the offense thinks they can still run, or do they go to the passing game?
Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here. Sometimes turning your nose up at easy points can come back to bite you, but can they make it pay off by converting? Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Sets his feet. It's Goodman. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Looks it in at the 40. Slips through the line. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Here comes the Houston offense once again. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, and it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped a gain of 3. 3rd and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Moving out to the right. Fires downfield. Out wide right, it's Martin. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Trying to run, it's Sellers. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. He will not get there as the defense stops him again. After getting absolutely nowhere on 2nd down, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Instead of opting for the chip shot field goal attempt and tying the game, these guys want to take the lead. Looking for the end zone. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Lining up to tack 1 more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they start in a great spot, move the ball 34 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bearcats offense heads out to get things started on this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to and that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Got his man on the outside. He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. The Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Looks it in. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Straight ahead, it's Sanford. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Right side, it's Martin. Big play, takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Tells to run, wants to pass. Unloads it left. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Moving the pocket, it's Henderson. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Runs through the tackle. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a first down. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Houston getting set, looking at 1st and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes a grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. 1st and goal now for Houston as they try to get it in. The Bearcats used the first of their 3 timeouts. And that got under their skin a little bit, having to use the TO after giving up the first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. They were all over it. Timeout called, Cincinnati using it second. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. They'll keep it on the ground looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Houston! Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, way to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point was good. Out of the end zone. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick give. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Looking downfield, it's Goodman. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
Out wide left, it's Brown. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory. They have just 3 measly points on the board, but trying to cobble a little something together here before halftime.
Yeah, make something happen. And listen, if I'm this defense, I want to keep them right where they're at. Done a great job all game keeping them in check. Don't let them get some cheap points going into the half, get momentum, and start feeling confident about themselves.
Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble and throws. Got his man. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Dumps it to the back. Snags it. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. Set up for the first down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Looking to throw, it's Goodman. Look out! And it's a sack. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Men, notable storylines all across the sport today. So let's roll up our sleeves and get you updated here in Week 6. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans taking on the number 3 team, the Washington Huskies. And it's Michigan State able to escape with a 3-point victory. Talk about an upset. And maybe, just maybe, this win helps them turn their season around. They get back to 2-3 on the year. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. And now back to your game inside Nippert Stadium. Back and forth we've gone so far, and these numbers, it's funny, third down conversions don't always tell the story. Maybe staying out of those situations in the second half is the safest pathway to victory. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the home of Bearcats football since 1902.
All right, Kevin about ready to get things cranked back up here. He'll put total leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it out. It's Drake. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. The Houston offense comes onto the field. They keep it on the ground to open the third. Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Scanning the field, it's Henderson. Throws for the tight end. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, as a quarterback, you know, if you put the ball anywhere near this guy, anywhere in his vicinity with his catch radius and his athleticism, he's going to be able to snag it. They weren't able to hit him in stride, but he bails his quarterback out with an awesome diving catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Give to the running back. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. How aggressive might this play call be on 3rd and short from the 46? Burrowing for yardage. They'll stop him right there, but it is enough for a Houston first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Looking long. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Long way to go on 2nd down. Hits inside. It's Sellers. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a crease. It's Butler. Got enough for the first down. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Can't White crossed the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And I think this is starting to get really frustrating for this defense, man. This is a drive that they're putting play after play together. And you finally force the third down, and they get the first down again. And so starting to sub some bodies because they're getting a little bit tired. They've got to find a way to get a third down stop.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6.
And with this long drive, man, they're just showing you what they've been showing you throughout this football game. They can get it done. They can score points. And now, getting later in the football game, getting up by 3 possessions, the pressure is really on.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati brings its offense onto the field. This is a huge drive for this offense, down 21-3 and needing to get back in the game. Leaves it in his belly. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Under pressure. Back's got it on the screen. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Wow, you saw the speed of the defense there. They're trying to spit this football out to the running back on the perimeter. And how about the defense able to get to him quickly to bring him down for no gain?
The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown, David?
And the big boys up front doing their job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants for this team, right? They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And those corner routes, those quarterbacks need to throw the ball with some air and put it towards the sideline, away from the defender. You could tell a little bit maybe underthrown. The defender doing a good job sticking with the play, getting his hand on the football, and getting the deflection.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Sells the run, looking to pass. Moves to his right. On the move, he fires. A flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. They'll take the penalty and move them back. After the miscue, 1st and 15 for this offense. Handoff from the shotgun. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Oh, and he gets it back, so you can file that one under. Could have been worse. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. They gave up the pressure, and that's been a problem, and they're lucky to get the ball back after falling on the fumble. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. 3rd and long coming up. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Grabs it in the middle. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Tells to run, wants to pass. He's going to take off. Breaks into the open. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
They'll need to convert this 3rd down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Drives inside. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Bearcats decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sellers. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Off play action on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Holds on, it's Young. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Midway point of the season, and games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the 1st down. Running inside, it's Sellers. And he was able to run through 1 tackle, but still only a modest gain. Got 3 on 1st down, it's 2nd and 7. Keep it on the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play, and I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver is going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. Well, the field goal didn't quite make it through, but still an 18-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Got to make the play on 4th. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. And the Bearcats in the hurry up.
Man, those plays are frustrating on a defense. You get 3 stops, and you force that 4th down, trying to get off the field, but the offense makes the play, gets the 1st down. It's almost like you got to kind of recalibrate, refocus. Forget that one. Let's do it again.
The Bearcats have their offense in high gear.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Caught behind the line. It's Hill. Oh, he got loose. Oh, he broke out of Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. And the Bearcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. No room to run, and he stops right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
This offensive line is...
Now, the offense is still out there. They're taking a gamble here. They could come up empty by passing on the field goal here on fourth down. Going for 6. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. If you want to look on the bright side, at least you can pile up a bunch of yards if you can move the ball, because it is a long way to the end zone. He'll slither through and pick up 3 and get it out to the 10-yard line.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the fourth quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game, and he's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
Shakes off the defender. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. The run inside. It's Sanford. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football. You preserve the lead. You got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Working the ground game. All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
A little bit surprising, not going to lie. You got a big lead like this late. I mean, you're still throwing for it and being aggressive, but hey, man, it's working. And if it's working, keep calling him, I guess.
Quick give. It's Sanford. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The give as they work on that clock. He's got the first down. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. And the Cougars pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking downfield, it's Henderson. Hauls it in. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
It's definitely the wide receiver's job to create space, right? So whether you're running a go or you're running a hitch like this right here, I got to find a way to push off legally or just create a little bit of space to get some positive yards.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. We reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. Right down the boulevard. And that will extend their lead even further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter is sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Play action on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Hill. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Out wide right, it's Brown. The Bearcats use the first of their 3 timeouts. And with the clock stopped, they can get their thoughts together to call this play after picking up the first. They're all over him. And down he goes as defense bring in the heat. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback all game long, early or late, up front. Moving forward, this offense has got to do a better job, or else they're going to be in a lot of trouble. You cannot give up as many sacks as they have in this game and expect to win.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Another incompletion on 3rd down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Needs it here on 4th down. Here's a throw downfield late. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got some room to run. Inside the 30. 10. Touchdown, Cougars. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win.
And all this defense has done all game long is be absolutely dominant. They have been shutting them out, whether they've tried running it, whether they've tried throwing it. They've been creating takeaways. You get the pick 6 right there. You just can't say enough good things about how this defense has played today.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point.
That makes the score Houston 31, Cincinnati 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Goodman. Fires to the big fella. He's down right there, short gain on the grab. 2nd and long here. From the gun. Rush right in his face. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. From the gun, it's Hill. Makes his man miss. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. The Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Trying to get started. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Using his legs, it's Sanford. And a short run there, and that'll end it. They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect. 6-0 is the best start you could have, Palmer, but they're looking for more.
It's been really fun watching this team to get up to this point. So much talent. They've got great coaching, and I feel like they could keep that 0.